Now to some people, probably most people, this would appear to be the middle of the night. But to me, it's when I start my workday. Yeah, I'm one of those weird guys that gets up at, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. I have a home office, so it's so easy for me just to walk out of the bedroom and walk down the hallway and go to my office. And I love it because I get so much work done at that hour of the day. Well, anyways, this morning, I'm going to start my workday off with a very, very healthy smoothie. And we're going to be talking about Nopal Prickly Cactus. Okay, now here are the ingredients that I'm going to be using to make my smoothie this morning. But before I get into that, I thought it would be interesting for you to know about the benefits, if you will, of the Nopal cactus. And there are lots of them. And first of all, it's an antiviral, so it has antiviral properties. It protects the nerve cells. It contains antioxidants. It regulates blood sugar levels. It's used to treat enlarged prostate. It reduces cholesterol. And one of my favorites is, believe it or not, and it really, really works, folks, is that it eliminates hangovers. Yes, hangovers. Okay, so here's my ingredients. Normally I will use one of the coconuts I have out in our tree. I actually have 3 of them, but I've been using them so frequently that I have to give them some time to grow up a little bit. So right now I'm using, this is a great product. It's 100% pure coconut water. And then we're going to be using some baby spinach, some celery. This is parsley. We'll be using maybe about 1/3 of that with the stems, and this is the magic element within our formula. These are leaves, if you will. They call them pads from the prickly pear. Now these are the baby ones. They're tiny, but once they get to adult size, they can be yay long. Some of the smaller baby paddles, and there's too big and too tough. But these are the ones we're going to use. So essentially what you do is you take about, in this case I'm going to take 4 of these, start off with that. And then about so much of the parsley, stick that in the blender, maybe one more. And then we're going to be adding our baby spinach. And you take a fairly decent handful, jam that in there. You want to push all this kind of stuff down a little bit, by the way. And then we're going to be adding some coconut water. And I kind of eyeball this, but maybe I don't know, about a cup or so, just about like that. Very, very healthy for you. That's a whole nother subject, but coconut water is incredible. And then what I do is I add some, and I love using all parts of the celery, but I add some celery in here, and probably cut these guys up. And what the hell, I'll put this one into. Now this is an option, you don't have to do it, but I love adding a little ice to it. It has a smoothie button, and believe me, this is a fantastic feature. And this will go through a whole series of cycles, if you will, and it makes the perfect smoothie. So here you go. We're going to make some noise. Look at the color of this thing, by the way. Now it's going to have a little foam on it, but that's to be expected because of just the nature of what we're blending here. But I got to tell you something, it will settle down. 2 big glassfuls, and I have it every single morning. Nopal Prickly Pear Cactus. We grow it here in Florida. I have one that's outside. It's about 14 feet high, believe it or not. It is absolutely incredible. All right, to your health, and to our next episode of Middle of the Night. Oh man, that is great.